Advice from the ACCA Tutor, that's me. So as I've just said, don't underestimate this paper. It is a paper where there isn't a lot of new knowledge, but the exams are hard, so I've already told you that. Ensure you have good F5 knowledge. Revise the key areas of F5 if necessary. Now, at the end of this webinar, I'm going to reference you to an article on the ACCA website which will tell you which particular parts of the syllabus is for F5 and F9 and F8 are relevant for P4, P5 and P7. So you'll know which are the key areas to do. But you do need to know these. In the last exam, we had a question on activity-based costing, and most people couldn't do it. Well, if you know your F5 stuff, that should have been an easy question. But people seem to forget their F5 stuff, so do spend some time revising it. As I mentioned, the examiner expects higher skills in the exam, so spend plenty of time developing those higher skills. And how do you do that? Well, you do that by practicing past exam questions. Now, when you're planning your time for P5, I'd say only about half the time you're spending is actually learning the material. The other half should be spent practicing past exam questions. Do the questions, read the model answers that the ACCA provides, read the examiner's reports, and that way you get into the mindset that you need to be able to pass the P5 exams. And then finally, this quotation, which actually comes from the examiner, not from me. The examiner said this in his comments for the last exam. He said, good candidates distinguish themselves by being aware that if they come to this exam expecting to repeat memorised material, they'll probably score only between 20% and 30%.